a little longer to go on.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. Happy New Year's Eve day. I try to remember how you would say it, but it's New Year's Eve day. Yay. So exciting.
Give them just another moment.
Yeah, you bet.
Join us.
You can check our sound and make sure we're good and all that
Of
jazz.
course. Feel free to share the live with your friends.
Please do.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. We were checking the sound anyway, right?
Yeah.
Hello, hello. Am I good to start?
You are good to start.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Rebecca Dragonheart, and I am a psychic medium. I've been doing my work now for 32 years. Here on my live, we're going to do a Q&A session. So for those of you who are on TikTok, hit that like button. Every 40,000 likes, we're going to do 5 free questions, and we'll go through how you can get a guaranteed question answered here on the live today, okay?
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome and welcome back. In order to get your questions answered here and be put on the list, you can click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. Also, please make sure that your questions are in a yes or no format when you submit them. And if you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. A €5 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. €15 will get you 3 questions answered. €25 will get you 5 questions answered. And €50 will get you 10 questions answered plus 1 bonus question. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member. And for the holiday season, we will be doing an extra pull from the bowl.
That's
so
right.
Make sure to stick around until the end.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we have an email list in the link in the bio. Make sure to sign up there to be notified when we go live and to stay connected with us. And we can get started here with 5 free questions from the comments. So feel free to start putting in some yes or no questions here into the chat, everyone.
Yeah.
And please do include your name with your question.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you all a moment to do that. All right, our first free question here is from, Joy. Joy says, will I meet my forever person in 2025?
You do meet them next year. I hear it's a little bit later in the year, though.
Our next question is from, oh, 1 second here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, from Carly. Carly says, will I hear from Josh next month?
I'm hearing around February.
All right. Our next question is from Lisa. Lisa says, will I meet Errol from online?
Oh, I'm getting a no. So it doesn't look like it. Sorry, honey.
Our next question is from Kimber. Welcome back.
Hey, Kimber.
Kimber says, will I get a pup this year?
You will get a pup in 2025, yes.
Keep us posted on that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and our last free question here, just for the moment, is from Demi. Demi says, will I give birth before the 14th of January?
I hear by the 14th, yes. Yeah. So it won't be late.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. That is it for our 5 free questions for now. But keep on tapping that screen. Once we make it to 40,000 likes, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments.
That's right.
And I will go over our list here, everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list already and you're wondering when you will be coming up, just keep your ears open for your names. I'm going to go over the list right now.
Perfect.
All right. First up on our list, we have Marie Lune Fortin, then Melissa Radigan, then BP, then Lisa Lopez, then Alexis B, then Gemma Jones, then Erin Early, then Astrid L. After Astrid, we have Connie Newman, then Bianca Al, then Sandra Phelps, then JCG, then Zoe T, then Nicola Rubens, then Kimber Pell, then Stephanie McGren, then Sarah Miller, then Sylvie C, and that's it for now. So again, if you would like to get on that list and get your questions answered, it's definitely a great time to do so. We are just getting started here.
Yeah.
In order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, you can click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button, click your donation amount, and make sure to fill in all of your information. Also, please make sure that your questions are in a yes or no format when you do submit them. And if you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. All right, let's get started here on our list.
Sounds good to me.
Our first question is from Marie Loon Fortin.
Hello.
And we're starting off with a bang. She gets 10 questions plus one bonus question.
All right, that's a good start.
Thank you so much. All right, Marie Loon's first question, she says, are there any messages from my guides?
Okay, so one of the things that they really want you to focus on is your manifestations, keeping yourself focused. Don't allow yourself to be, we'll say, detoured from certain things, okay? So keep your focus is their message.
All right. Her next question is there any kind of schooling or spiritual practices my guides would like me to do right now?
Energy work is what I hear. So look into doing some energy healing work.
All right. Her next question is, do my guides see how much I will be able to make with my business in 2025?
So in 2025, it is pretty significant. I'm hearing that it is higher than expected. I would say around 80 to 90,000. Yeah. As long as you follow and move forward with it the way that you're supposed to. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is there anything I can expect for 2025?
I think the biggest thing is your spiritual growth. So that is a lot of what you're going to be focusing on this year. Yeah.
Her next question is, I'm glad to say I will be starting 30 hours at the barn in February and will be dedicating more time to my business as of January.
Awesome.
Are there any other steps I need to take to ensure my vision of transitioning off the farm and living from my business?
So it's very important for you to utilize visualization and manifesting in that way, because you are a very visual person. So get into a nice meditative state and visualize what this is going to look like for you. Yeah, that's the most powerful tool.
Her next question is, am I in my Dharma or entering it?
Definitely. Yeah.
Her next question is, do my guides see which month I will move near Cheneau next year?
I'm hearing it won't be until around summer.
Her next question is, do you see when I will travel to Guelph, Ontario?
I hear 8 months.
All right, Marie Loon's next question here, she says, do my guides see me traveling to Europe next year, more precisely near Latvia?
I'm getting a no with that. It doesn't look like it's going to fit into your schedule. Not that you couldn't make it work, but it feels like you're going to be too focused and too busy for it to work out. Yeah.
Her next question is, since a bad fall I had with Mac many months ago, it's been very scary to ride him.
Mm-hmm.
Will him and I get to a point this year where we are both comfortable and not scared to ride together and have fun?
You will. I think it's very important that you do some meditation through that as well, just so that you can let go of the fear. Yeah, but you'll be able to ride again.
And her last question here, Marie Loon says, do you see when Jade is leaving?
So Jade was already supposed to have left. I'm surprised that she's still there. It does feel like she is setting herself up with something else to replace where she is right now. So I would say it's not too far off. Definitely should have already left is what I'm hearing. There's just a lot of conflict in her, and it's hard to find a replacement career is what I'm hearing for her. Yeah.
All right.
But she will be leaving in 2025, so you can count on that. But I feel like you'll be gone before she will, though.
All right. Thank you so much, Marie Loon. That is it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Melissa Radigan. Welcome
Hi,
back,
Melissa.
Melissa gets 10 questions.
Oh my
plus
goodness.
One bonus question.
Wow, you guys.
Thank you so much. All right. Melissa's first question, she says, is there a timeline check for when I will see signs of hair regrowth?
So you're going to see that coming through pretty soon. I hear by February there should be a significant showing of new growth. Again, you won't have your full return for a while, but it is going to start showing. Yeah. So I would say by February you'll start to see some regrowth.
Her next question is the topical minoxidil helping?
Yes, it does look like it is. Yeah.
Her next question is the hormone regime helping?
It is. I hear though that there is a little bit of still some imbalances within you. So what I would see is if you can get that tested just to see where you maybe need to tweak it a little bit. It does feel like I'm hearing like cortisone levels are a little off for you, which is causing a little bit of issue. Okay.
Her next question is, will I have enough regrowth where I feel confident by this summer?
Oh yeah, by the summer, yeah.
Her next question is, do you see when Justin's next relapse will be?
It looks like it's going to be in the new year. So I hear 8 months away. Yeah.
Melissa's next question is, do you see when my daughter's father, Jay, gets a teaching job?
6 months.
Her next question here is there anything I'm missing to achieve hair regrowth success?
I think it's just a matter of time for you. It's not that you're necessarily missing, other than tweaking some of how your vitamin intake is. That would be about it. I would say go hand in hand with like a naturopath would be a little bit more on par for you than say your general practitioner, just because they can do deeper testing. But I hear for you, it's mostly just getting those hormones balanced to where they need to be.
Her next question is, would it help my hair if I didn't eat red?
Yes.
Her next question is, does Justin notice my hair thinning?
No, not the way that you're thinking. I mean, you notice it more because it's stressing you out. And I hear it, no, not on his side. So you don't need to stress as much as you're stressing about it.
Her next question is there anything from my mom who has passed?
Okay, so mom comes around a lot. She's showing me a panda bear. I'm not sure what the panda bear is, but it really feels like it's something significant. So I have to say it because she's literally showing me a panda bear. This is just, I guess, her way of affirming it's her. What I would say is the biggest message for you from her is that you're a lot stronger than you give yourself credit for, or you sometimes are unwilling to appreciate or accept the strength that you have. That is the more of what she's trying to say. So remember where you came from is her message. Okay.
All right, and Melissa's last question here, she says donate.
Ah, thanks, Anne.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, let's all give Melissa a big thank you. She's giving away her last question here to one of you in the chat.
Yes.
So thank you so much, Melissa, and feel free to put in a yes or no question, everyone. I'll give you all a moment to do that.
All right.
Thank you so much for all of the gifts as well. All right, our free question here is for Ashley. Ashley says, will I have a full-time job by March?
I'm not seeing full-time by March. I hear part-time. It will turn into full-time, but I'm hearing 6 months before you actually get a full-time position. Now, part-time doesn't mean like you're only doing 10 hours. It feels to me like it will feel like full-time hours, but you just won't be in a full-time position, if that makes sense. So you'll probably work 35 hours. So you'll get the hours, you maybe just won't get the title.
All right. Thank you so much, and thank you again, Melissa, for giving me
Yeah,
that
thank you so much,
question.
honey.
Remember to keep on tapping the screen, everyone, because at 40,000 likes, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments. Also, if you would like to get your questions answered and be put on the list, you can click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button, click your donation amount, and make sure to fill in all of your information. Also, please make sure that your questions are in a yes or no format when you submit them. And if you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah.
All right, we're all finished with Melissa.
Perfect.
Our next question is from BP.
Hi,
Welcome
honey.
back. BP gets 5 questions here.
Awesome.
One moment here.
Mm.
BP's first question, she says, I know you're tired of me asking this, but now that I'm past my cycle, do you still hear intimacy with us this weekend?
Yes.
Her next question is, he and I have been great, but he hasn't been as uppity or a little disconnected. with my traumatic past, I'm afraid it's me, and
No.
in return, I disconnect also, which would be self-sabotage.
Right.
Is this something I've done, or is he losing interest, or it's not personal at all?
Not personal at all, honey. It's just the holidays.
All right, VP's next question is, did Miguel G notice my Snap post about the drones, and he knows James and I may be together?
I'm not getting a yes there, so I would say no.
Her next question is, did Sabrina M tell her sister Lisa about my Snap post about the drones and my shirt?
No.
And VP's last question is, will I still be able to go live on TikTok at least until June 2025?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, VP. That is it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Lisa Lopez.
Hi,
Hello,
Lisa.
Lisa gets 5 questions here.
Sounds good.
Lisa's first question, she says, morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Me and Alex have not reconnected the end of 2024. Is this still something happening?
So I do feel the two of you are coming back together. It does feel imminent, so I would say right away. I will say though, don't be too stressed if it doesn't happen today. It does feel like within the next few weeks, okay?
Her next question is he going to be open to us having a family? Oh, sorry, this is the third question. Her next question is, do you see when this shift is happening for us?
So it does feel to me like it will be in the very early part of the new year. So I would say right at the beginning part of next year, which is within the next few weeks.
Her next question is he going to be open to us having a family? I want at least one child.
He will get to that point, yes.
Lisa's next question is, will our connection stick when we reconnect?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a different experience than what you've had over the last couple of times. So yeah, it'll be different and it'll be good. It'll be very good, I hear.
And Lisa's last question is, are there any messages from my guides for me and him for 2025?
So it's going to be really, I'm going to say difficult for you to trust, obviously, because of circumstances. So I would work through healing now, start healing that aspect of yourself immediately. So don't wait for you to be together for you to start working on that. They're saying work on it now.
All right, and Lisa says thank you and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
You too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, our next question is from Alexis B.
Hi,
Welcome back,
honey.
Alexis. She gets 3 questions here.
Awesome.
Alexis's first question, she says, hey ladies.
Hi.
Was Hakeem in some sort of legal trouble recently?
No, I'm not getting legal trouble. It might be like a ticket or something to that effect, but I'm not seeing anything huge. No.
Her next question is, I know you said after Christmas I'd receive a small installment of the money I'm owed.
Mm-hmm.
Will I have to bring it up again to get this? It's awkward to keep on asking him about it.
Yeah, it does feel like you will have to. Yeah.
And Alexis's last question is, we're not far from my due date. Will he reach out? Thank you both.
The two of you will talk closer to due date, I hear. So yeah, you'll talk. I'm not getting that he's going to do the reaching out though. It feels like it'll be you.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry, yes, we did the small investment, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for her then.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Alexis. Our next question here is from Gemma Jones.
Hiya,
Hi,
Gemma.
She gets 3 questions here.
Awesome.
Gemma's first question, she says, hi girls.
Hi.
Hope you both had a lovely Christmas.
We did.
You said I should wish Ray a happy new year. Do you see how he will take it?
It looks like it'll be received okay. Yeah, it doesn't feel negative, so it does feel like it'll be good.
Gemma's next question is, do you still see us getting a council house?
Yes.
And her last question is, do you see my dad coming home from the hospital?
Ooh, they say no. I do hear that there is going to be a slight healing, but we're not going to get fully better is what I'm hearing, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's it for Gemma. All right, and there is now about 5 minutes left to donate to get on the list, everyone. So 5 more minutes left to donate. If you would like to get on the list and get your questions answered, you can click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. Also, please make sure that your questions are in a yes or no format when you submit them. And if you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. And again, that is 5 minutes left to donate, everyone. Thank you so much. All right. Our next question here, back to our list, is from Hanan Abdullah. Welcome
Hello,
back,
honey.
Hanan. Hanan gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Hanan's first question is, hi ladies,
Hi.
hope all is well.
Same
Happy
for
New
you.
Year.
Oh, happy New Year to you too.
Is Ahmed's mom going to accept our decision for marriage?
I hear she will. It does feel like with resistance though, okay? So it's not going to be an easy convincing. So just be patient. But yeah, it looks like she will come around.
Hanan's next question is Ahmed my husband?
Yes.
And her last question is, do you see when we'll be getting engaged?
It will be in 2025. I'm hearing within the next 4 months is what they're saying.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much, Hanan.
Yeah.
That is it for her.
Perfect.
Our next question here is from Erin Early.
Hi, Erin.
Welcome back. Erin gets 5 questions here.
Sounds good.
Erin's first question, she says, I took the day off from work to rest and thought I would try to stretch the arm a little. Is there a number of times I should do this without overdoing it? The doctors didn't give instruction.
I would say, you're going to want to pay attention to when you start to feel fatigued. I do hear it's small. I would say no more than 10 at a time, rest in between. You'll feel the fatigue is what they're saying. So you'll know when it's too much.
All right, Erin's next question is there a timeline to when I open my shop this coming year? By Mother's Day?
Oh, not that early. I'm hearing it'll be this summer at this point. It just feels like there's a bit of a delay with the injury and having to recover and things like that. It's going to take a little bit longer. I would say by June.
Erin's next question is there anything for Ross from his guides for the coming year?
This is a success year, so be open to business opportunities is what they say.
Erin's next question is there anything for Jason from his guides for the coming year?
Take care of your health, I hear. It does feel like we're stretching ourselves thin.
And Erin's last question, she says, giveaway.
Aw, thanks, hon.
Thank you so much, Erin. All right, let's all give Erin a big thank you. She's giving away her last question here to one of you in the comments.
All right.
Thank you so much, Erin.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to put in a yes or no question here, everyone. And I'll give you guys a moment to do that.
Yeah.
Also, Sylvia says Happy New Year, ladies.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
Mm-hmm. It's an exciting feeling today. I like it.
Definitely. All right, let's see here. Our free question is for Nicola. Nicola says, went to the cemetery to visit my dad on his birthday today. Did he know I was there?
Yes, absolutely, honey. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. And thank you again, Erin, for giving away that
Yeah,
question.
thank you so much, honey.
All right, back to our list. Our next question is from Astrid L.
Hi, Astrid.
Astrid gets 10 questions.
Ah,
so
nice.
no, actually, she gets many more than that.
Oh.
She gets 14 questions.
Okay, I'm going to take a sip for this one.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Astrid. All right.
I'm ready.
Astrid's first question, she says, hi, sweet ladies.
Hi.
It was like a tornado hit me in Holland, and I just felt old feelings and new ones of not feeling I belong there any longer.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of duality. Do you see what the message of this feeling was? So incredibly sad. My grieving process?
I would say don't be sad about it. It's more of learning to accept. It is showing that there is a big change within you that we should embrace. Don't be afraid of it.
Astrid's next question is, it's been hard to be alone in the process around my dad's health. Dad doesn't know what I know, but I asked him to please tell me when he knows something is not okay. He promised. Will he keep his promise?
Yeah, I hear that it won't be straightforward, so it's not going to be immediately. So when he knows, he may not let you know right away, but he will tell you, yes.
Her next question is, you mentioned something would be diagnosed before summer. Is that his cancer? I just want to know so I can prepare as good as I can and make arrangements for travel if needed.
Yeah, I would say it definitely does. It does feel like that. Yeah. So I would say so.
Her next question is, Billy wasn't too happy. He didn't pick me up from the airport, but to be honest, he didn't offer or even send me a text to have safe travels. Do you see what the best way to approach these things are as I hit my threshold of my own family or not hearing and seeing me equally?
I think it's very important for you to always be in a calm space before you do any kind of, let's say, communication, confronting, or talking about it. Always make sure that you're in a better space first is the thing your guides really stress. Okay. You always have to speak your truth, but just make sure you're in a good place before you do.
Her next question is he excited about seeing each other today for New Year's? Is he going to stay the night? I don't want to assume, but also don't want to be disappointed, so I was going to ask.
I'm not hearing him stay the night, but it does feel like you could persuade him, but it doesn't feel like that is his expectation. So I don't get the sense that he is staying, but I do hear you could ask.
Her next question is, Billy declined the job in Miami and took the job with Bechtel. He doesn't know his assignment or location worldwide. He's going to be sent to. Do you see where this will be? I was hoping he would not even entertain this option.
Yeah, it doesn't feel stationary, so it does feel to me like they're literally showing global. So it does feel like a lot of like they're showing me moving around. So we're not stationary. So it looks like he might be working. I guess it would be globally. So it doesn't feel like so he could be stationary anywhere because it doesn't feel like he's stuck to one place, if that makes sense.
Her next question is, I feel my world is rapidly changing. Do you see how I can best bridge the uncertainty while trusting the process of being happy again or content on most levels in 2025?
I think
levels such as my dad, Billy, work, environment, friend circle.
Yeah, I think it's very important for you to stop letting everything around you dictate how things are going to go. So we've got to get into a nice meditative state, calm ourselves, and then declare the things we're wanting, not panic or emotionally charge these things that aren't working out. Okay, it's very important for you to shift yourself to be in alignment to the things you're wanting, not the things you're not wanting. Okay.
Her next question is, I am finding that I'm on a very different path than many and not even sure how or what that means myself yet.
Right.
Do you see what or who I will be in the world?
I do see more of a spiritual disposition with you, and it does look like this year for you is about opening up to that spirituality. I would say that you are more of a, I guess I would call it like a therapist, but emotionally supportive. You can do that in any kind of modality. I don't see you doing it traditionally. It feels to me it's done spiritually. So I would say that you're going to move more into being like a life coach or a healer in that aspect.
Her next question is there anything my team or higher self wishes to share in order to bring a smile to my face for 2025? Like what doors will be opening for me in 2025 or maybe even closing?
So there's a lot that's going to change for you. I think the biggest thing that I want you to hear from them is don't be afraid. These are going to be, some are unexpected changes, but they're going to be good for you in the long run. And mostly what you're going to be doing is embracing your true authentic self. That is by far the best experience ever here, is to be able to embrace our true self. And I hear you're going to be opening up and waking up to who you really are. So that you can be excited about, because once you know yourself, things change in a very powerful way.
Her next question is there anything I need to know around the transitions that are taking place? Am I embarking a brand new life? Yeah. I feel everything being deconstructed from underneath me.
And I would agree with that. It definitely does. They do show the Tower card. So the way that things have been built up does not align to who and what you are in the future. So things are coming down. That's not a bad thing as long as you can look at it from a more positive stance. Things are moving into alignment to help you be a better version of you, honey. So I think that's the embracing that we have to do. Okay.
Her Her next question is, do you see what is going through Billy's head now that he may move when it comes to us? He can be stationed anywhere in the world, as long as 2025 is all about love.
Yeah, I'm not hearing that there's a disconnect with the two of you. So I would say put that aside. That isn't going to be an issue. You're going to have a continuation of the same experience with Billy. Unfortunately, that means that that distance is going to still be there as well. But the two of you will make time to see each other. So I'm not getting that it's like you're too far apart. I don't get that. I don't get that. I hear you'll make it work. And he feels great about you. He feels really good about you.
Her next question is, I feel so much anger and sadness around not being enough for others to care about me the way I care about them. Do you see how I can change this? My own family can't even do super small things I ask them to do.
Yeah. So what I will say is there's not much that you can do to change those people and the way that they are, but what you can do is change the people around you. So although you can't have, let's say, biological family, you can most definitely have spiritual family. So pull for your spiritual family to come forward for you this year, and realize and recognize that the people that have let you down, unfortunately, are not going to change their ways. You're going to have to accept that and just replace them with somebody who will.
Her next question is, do you see what will be the change with Billy to finally trust and want to commit? I think you said the end of January is major change for us. Do you see what makes him want to commit and trust to finally be a couple?
I think it's just you being that constant stability for him is going to be what really makes him change. So continue to be in that positive alignment for the two of you, and you will see that that just happens. It feels to me like you've got to be open and receptive to the change so that he can be as well. Okay, so you'll be the guiding light and the help for that.
All right, and Astrid's last question here, she says giveaway.
Oh my goodness, you guys.
Thank you so much, Astrid.
Wow.
She also says Happy New Year's wishes for 2025, Rebecca and B.
Thank you so much, honey.
Astrid.
Happy New Year.
Yes. All right, let's all give Astrid a big thank you. She's giving away her last question here to one of you in the comments. So feel free to put in, yet again, another free question.
You guys are amazing.
Thank you so much. All right, our free question is for, let's see here. All right, our free question is for Melissa. Melissa says, is my mom's health going to change in 2025?
Not dramatically. So I would say no, it doesn't look like it's going to. They're saying slightly, but not dramatically. So you don't have to be concerned, is what I'm hearing.
All right. Thank you so much again, Astrid, for giving away that
Yeah,
question.
thank you so much, honey.
All right, and our list is closed for this live, everyone, so we won't be taking any more new donation questions to be added onto the list. We will just be finishing off everyone who has already donated. So if you have already donated, don't worry, you will still be answered here on this live. All right, and remember to keep on tapping that screen, everyone. We are about halfway to our light goal. Great job.
Yeah.
All right, back to our list. Our next question here is from Connie Newman.
Hey,
Hi,
Connie.
She gets 3 questions here.
Awesome.
Connie's first question, she says, good morning,
Good
ladies.
morning, honey.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's.
My spouse is trying to find a job in Niagara. He's currently working in the Ottawa region. Will he get a job in Niagara this year, or will he get the one in Peterborough that he has been contacted about?
So I do get, I hear that he can hold off and hold out for Niagara. The Peterborough one is going to pull hard for him though, I hear. So it does look like this one is very promising, but I do hear a job for him in Niagara.
Her next question is, will Tyler ever come up with the money he owes Kevin?
No, it doesn't look like it.
And Connie's last question is, do you see my human rights case being settled this year?
I see it being settled. It does feel to me like there's still a lot of time before it's actually settled, okay? So they're dragging their feet, taking a long time to get it to the finish line is what I hear, but it will get settled.
All right, and Connie says thank you.
No problem, honey.
Connie.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Bianca Al.
Hi,
Hello,
Bianca.
My goodness. Bianca gets 10 questions
Oh my goodness.
plus 1 bonus question. Thank you so much.
Wow.
So many of those today.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. All right, Bianca's first question here is, hello ladies.
Hi.
I was wondering if you see how Muhammad is doing now.
Okay, so with Muhammad, there's still some emotional stuff going on for him. I would say not emotionally in the best of places right now. I still feel a bit of like, I would use the word depression. It does feel to me like there is some of the negative emotions impacting him right now.
Bianca's next question is, do you see when he'll start to heal and forget about me?
That's not going to be easy. I would say it's going to take some time, probably at least a year. Yeah.
Bianca's next question is, will he kiss somebody at midnight?
Oh, it looks like yes.
Her next question is, will he text me at midnight?
No, I'm not hearing that he will.
Her next question is, do you see what he does when he is missing me?
I hear that he tries to do whatever he can to distract himself when missing you. Most of the time, it's like spending time with people for distraction. Yeah. Friends, family, that type of thing.
Her next question is, you told me we will get back together February. Do you see how that will happen? I haven't been hearing from him.
That will change though. I do get the sense that it is something that happens between the two of you. So it feels like you might reach out or there's like a reason for you to connect. And then that kind of opens the door is what I hear.
Bianca's next question is, do you see how long we will be together then?
It feels short. I will say it does feel like it's under a year.
Her next question is, do you see how he views me right now?
Right now, when you come up for him, it's like, why can't I, like, there's a little bit of negativity. So it's like, why can't I stop thinking about this individual? And there's a little bit of resistance there. It's hard for him when you come up.
Her next question is, do you see what the relationship is with his wife right now? He spends all his time with her and his kids. Are they back together?
No, it doesn't look like they're back together. What I would say is trying to be amicable. It does feel to me like they don't feel like enemies, so I would say that they are amicable with each other, but it's not romantic. I wouldn't say that. So it feels to me more like we're trying to just have a good holiday together kind of thing, or like for the kids' sake. It's more about the kids is what I hear.
Her next question is, do you see how the future looks like for me and Muhammad? Like, will there always be love between us?
I think there will always be connection. There is always going to be like feelings, and I have love for you. Not always I'll be in love with you, but there will always be feelings is what I hear. So yeah.
All right. And her next question here is, this is her last question.
Okay.
She says, do you see what I was for him? Thank you.
Hope. And you were very inspirational for him. You gave him hope that things could be better for him and different for him. What I get the sense of with him is that he wasn't necessarily ready for you. You were very impactful and it was a powerful experience for him. So sometimes it's not easy to cope with that. It can be too much sometimes, and that's what it feels like for him. Is like he wasn't ready to, like he'd asked for it, but then when he got it, it was like, I wasn't ready for this.
All right. And Bianca says thank you.
Of course.
That's it for her.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Sandra Phelps.
Hi,
Hello,
Sandra.
Welcome back. Sandra gets 5 questions here.
Awesome.
Sandra's first question is, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
And Happy New Year's Eve.
Yay.
My first question is, did I do the right thing by not going to the leadership party?
Yeah, I don't get that it was yeah, I hear it was okay. It's good that you did it. It feels like you had to make a statement. So, yeah.
Her next question is, do you still see Jake and I going on a trip this coming year?
Yes.
Her next question is there any guidance my guides have for me for the new year?
So 2025 for you is really about a lot of change. Embrace the change. Don't be afraid of it. It does feel to me like some things are going to be really quickly done. Other things are going to be a little slower in shifting for you. So just be patient. Yeah. But embrace it. That's the biggest thing they say.
Her next question is, do you still see me moving into a new job in January?
I still see a new job for you. Yeah.
And Sandra's last question, she says, donate. I hope all of you guys have a happy new year.
Oh, thank you so
You're
much.
amazing, Sandra.
Yeah.
She also says, as always, thank you for answering my questions, and I hope you ladies have a fabulous day.
Yes, and Happy New Year.
Thank you so much. All right, let's all give Sandra a big thank you. She's giving away her last question here to one of you in the comments.
Amazing.
Thank you so much, Sandra.
Yeah.
Feel free to put in another free question here, everyone. See here, our free question is for Hannah. Hannah says, will I win the house draw I entered being announced on the 3rd of January? Manifesting like crazy.
Unfortunately, I gotta say, I don't hear a yes there. Sorry, honey. But keep manifesting, keep pulling for it, please. It's good practice.
Maybe it'll come some other way, right?
That's right, that's right.
All right, thank you so much, and thank you again, Sandra, for giving away that question.
Yeah,
Awesome.
thank you so much, honey.
All right, and I will just remind everyone that our list is closed for this live, so we won't be taking any more new donation questions to be added onto the list. We will just be finishing off everyone who has already donated. And if you already donated before the list was closed, don't panic, you will still be answered here on this live, and we do the donation answers in order here, okay? As always, you can check with the live support if you're worried you didn't make it, but I will go over the list in a little bit here, everyone, so just be patient.
That's right.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for that fun gift. That was super fun.
Thank
got
you.
2025 glasses.
Ah, like those.
All right, we're all done with Sandra's question here. Our next question is from JCG. Hi,
Hey,
JC. JC gets one question here.
Okay.
JC's question is, should I tell the truth or lie to Percy or Jose about my situation? I'm homeless and I have nowhere else to stay, and the only other option is not good. I can't, nor do I want to continue at this point.
Yeah, I would say ask for help and definitely be truthful, honey. Truth will always set you free.
All right, thank you so much, JC. Yeah. All right, and I am going to go over our list now, everyone. So again, if you have donated to be on the list before the list was closed and you're wondering when you are coming up, just keep your ears open for your names. I'm going to go over that right now. All right, next up on our list is Zoe T, then Nicola Rubens, then Kimber Pell, then Stephanie McGren, then Sarah Miller, then Sylvie C, then Michelle Placencia, then Crystal Emite, then Lauren Wallace, then Libby R, then Carrie S, then Celeste O, then Amanda Martz, then Jennifer C, then Meta A, then Jill Roche, then Brandy B, then Claudine Gartrell, then Sylvia Jonah, then Patricia A, then Amanda O'Connor, then Ayat Nasiri. After Ayat is Andrea Garcia, then Vanessa H, then Andrea Aviero, then Jennifer C, then Pearl G, then Melissa Johnson, then Molly Dixon, then Claudia Mendez, then Patricia A, then Kelly Harris, then Denise E, then Jenny Evans, then Lupe P, then Melissa Radigan, then Lucy Arachiga, then Sandra Phelps, then Alexis Scott, then Francia G, then Christine Mahoney, then Oscar Sanchez, then Kimber Pell, then Taylor J, then Vicky Woodward, then Victoria Osa, then Yolanda, then we have Corey BK, then Patricia A, then BP, and that is it.
My goodness, that's a big list,
yes,
eh?
Don't worry, we will
Yeah.
go through that quite fast.
We usually do.
Yes. All right, thank you so much, everyone. Again, our list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donation questions to be added onto that list. We are just finishing off everyone whose name you heard there. So if you did donate before the list was closed and you did not hear your name on that list and you have not already been answered, you can head over to the live support through the link in the bio, send them the email that you used to donate, and make sure to stay in the chat with them until you get confirmed. And again, that's it only if you donated before the list was closed and you did not hear your name on that list and you've not already been answered. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, back to the top of our list here. Our next question is from Zoe T.
Hey,
Hello,
Zoe.
She gets one question.
Awesome.
Zoe says, hello ladies! Hi. You have previously said that I will be able to sign my first apartment lease in January. Is that still accurate, and do you pick anything else up? Thank you.
So it's just one question, honey. I do hear it's still accurate, and I do see that it is happening still in January.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Zoe. That's it for her. Keep us posted on that.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Nicola Rubin.
Hi, Nicola.
She gets 3 questions here.
Awesome.
Nicola says, hello, wishing you all a happy new year.
Aw, you too, honey.
I did get to see Charles on Sunday, like you said. Yay! He asked for a favor, which I did. Was he appreciative of this as well as seeing me?
Yes. Yeah.
Her next question is, will I see him a little more often now?
You will, yes.
And Nicola's last question is, do you see when I will be seeing him again? Will it be quite soon, maybe at the weekend?
I do hear that it is within the week, so I would say so, yeah.
All right, and she says, I hope this new year brings everyone good health and happiness and lots of love.
Aw, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Nicola.
That's so sweet for you to wish that for everybody.
Definitely. And yes, same for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's it for Nicola. Our next question here is from Kimber Pell.
Hi,
Hello,
Kimber.
Welcome back. Kimber gets 5 questions here.
Awesome.
Kimber's first question, she says, Happy New Year's
Happy
Eve,
New
sweet
Year.
ladies. Just curious about my neighbor Ed. He is back in the ICU. Will he gain his strength back and recover? Such a kind man.
I gotta know. So, there will be a slight getting better, but we're not recovering. Yeah, unfortunately, no.
Kimber's next question is, we cannot seem to decide whether to go visit our son for his birthday with all the drama his wife is causing. Should we just stay home? She told me off last year on his birthday.
Yeah, she's not gonna make it a nice experience, so it really feels like I wouldn't bother putting myself through it, to be honest. It's just gonna be a repeat of last year.
Her next question is, will Justin do anything about her cheating? So disheartening. I feel bad for our grandchildren.
I do hear that he will eventually. It's gonna take some time for him to come to terms with it all, though. So it's not gonna be immediately.
Her next question is, do you sense when my hubby will finally retire? I cannot convince him to.
I know he's really fighting it. It does feel like he needs to, though. I get the sense he's gonna try to hang on as long as possible. I would say past 6 months is almost impossible. Okay, so by 6 months from now, but I really feel like he should do it already. I know you're pulling for that, but yeah, he's a fighter that way.
And Kimber's last question, she says, is there anything from guides?
So this year is all about your spirituality, really stepping into your spiritual power, embracing that side of you and opening your, they're talking about your spiritual business, okay? So really focusing your attention there, and stay away from or shy away from those influences that are not positive in your life, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Kimber.
Yeah.
That is it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Stephanie McGren. Hello,
Hey,
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
She gets 1 question here.
Awesome.
Stephanie's question is, I woke up one morning at someone else's house and looked towards the blinds. Some light was coming through. Then I started to see 2 different shapes and they looked 3D just floating in front of me. Was this anything or just bad eyesight? Thanks.
It feels to me like it was your guides just trying to get your attention. So it was definitely not bad eyesight. It does feel to me like it was manifesting energy for you to be able to see them.
All right. Thank you so much, Stephanie. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Sarah Miller. Hello,
Hi,
Sarah.
honey.
She gets 3 questions here.
All right.
Always good to see you. Sarah says, Happy New Year's Eve.
Happy New Year's Eve.
Been hearing a little more from him the last couple of days. Nothing deep. Just wanted to check in to see where his thoughts and feelings are regarding us.
You know, he cannot put the connection down, so that's a good sign. He feels pretty much the same as he did over the last couple of months, but I do feel, you know, I can't put you down is the feeling. you've done a good job in making yourself stand out for him. I'm going to say it like that. Yeah.
Her next question is, Saturday I happened to see Jen driving past my house as I was coming home. It almost felt like she was checking to see if Zach was there. We both had a glare at each other. Do you see what that was about?
I think you're very right. I think she was checking.
And Sarah's last question is, do you see what highs 2025 has coming for Zach and I?
The most important thing I see between the two of you is a closer connection and coming more together. You have a lot of work still to get to the point where things work out really well for you. So just be patient. But yeah, they do show the energy coming back together. So that's amazing.
All right, and Sarah says, thank you so much for the encouragement the past year. Hope 2025 is the best year yet for all of us.
I agree.
You too, Sarah. Thank you so much. All right, that's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Sylvie C. Hi,
Hey,
Sylvie.
Sylvie.
She gets 3 questions here.
All right.
Sylvie's first question is, with the new year at the door, will I secure a new assignment when this one ends or before?
It looks like it will be like one ends, the other starts. So it feels to me like it's pretty immediate.
Her next question is Christine, my current supervisor, supportive of my next move?
Yes. Yeah.
And Sylvie's last question is my sister Helene considering a reconciliation? Anything you see for 2025?
I hear that not yet. It does feel to me like it will happen in 2025, but I'm hearing not yet. So it's not coming immediately. So yeah, it feels to me like there's a bit of a delay before it happens, okay? But yeah, you will see a shift there.
All right, and Sylvie says thank you.
No problem.
That's it for her. Our next question is from Michelle Placencia.
Hi.
Michelle, welcome back. She gets 5 questions here.
Awesome.
Michelle's first question, she says, Happy New Year's Eve, Rebecca and Dee. Thank you so much. Yesterday, Fernando was a little short and took some time to respond back and didn't reply to the last text about if he had some time to chat on the phone. Should I worry he's pulling away? I don't think so, but I worry.
No, I don't get the sense that he's pulling away. It does feel to me like it was a busy day for him and more so about being busy with plans and things that are going on. I don't get that he was trying to be short or pulling away. No, I don't get that.
Her next question is, I've expressed how much I want to see him. He has also expressed it, but he feels a little hesitant now.
Right.
Do you see him eventually making solid plans to see each other?
Yes, of course.
Michelle's next question is, do you see how January will be for us?
January definitely feels like a better experience. I will say it does feel like you kind of have like a back and forth in January, and it gets a lot more solid around the end of February, beginning of March for the two of you, okay? So you will have a little of this in and out energy in January, but embrace it. It's all good.
Michelle's next question is, do you see when he will be reaching out next?
I would say within this week. Yeah, so it's right away. Yeah.
Michelle's last question here, she says, do you see him opening up more with me?
Definitely, yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we did do you see when he'll be reaching out next
Yep.
week? Perfect. All right. Thank you, Michelle. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from, actually before that, I do see that we have made it past our like goal of 40,000 likes. Great job, everyone. Thank you so much. Since we do have a bit of a list to get through still here, just keep on tapping that screen, and once we make it to 80,000 likes, we will do 10 free questions instead of 5 free questions. Thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah,
So
you guys are
tapping.
amazing. Mm-hmm.
All right, our next question here, back to our list, is from Crystal Emites.
Hi,
Welcome
honey.
back. Crystal gets 1 question.
Okay.
Crystal's question here is, good morning,
Good
ladies.
morning.
I haven't heard from James since December 27th. Do you still see us reconciling our romantic relationship?
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Crystal. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Lauren Wallace.
Hi, Lauren.
Oh, 1 second here.
Yep.
All right. 1 moment. Yes, Lauren Wallace. She gets 5 questions here.
All right.
All right, Lauren's first question here is, hi ladies,
Hi.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, honey.
Dan hasn't responded to my text from a week and a half ago. Is there a reason for why not?
So it does feel like there's another energy involved, but you will hear from him, I hear. So just be patient. Don't text again, though. Well, I mean, they say you can text Happy New Year if you want, but don't text like a text that requires a response.
Her next question is, does he feel as if he doesn't want to repair our friendship?
No, I don't get that.
Lauren's next question is there any idea of when he will respond?
It does feel like you will communicate in January, so I would say by not too long. It feels to me like a couple of weeks.
Lauren's next question is, there have been some things going on with my mom over Christmas that has me concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Her mental health is very poor right now. Will she get better?
I'm not seeing a shift in the mental health. I do see somewhat improvement. They're saying medication is required, okay? So there might be something that they can give her, is what they're showing me, that will help with that.
Lauren's next question is there anything specific the year ahead has in store for me?
What they're saying for you specifically is security, finances. It's your focus this year is about your job and your work, and your stability. It is improving greatly this year. So that is where where they're telling you to keep your focus on.
All right, and Lauren says, thank you, ladies. Have a blessed and fruitful 2025.
Aw, thank you. Right back at you, honey.
Yes, thank you so much, Lauren. All right, that's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Keisha D.
Hi, Keisha.
Welcome back. Keisha's first question, she says, hi, everyone. Happy New Year's. Hope you're doing well.
You too.
I have a current issue with my car. Will this be fixed?
Yes.
Next question is, will it cost a lot to get fixed?
I'm not hearing it's super expensive, but it's also not, a $30 fix, unfortunately. So there is a cost to it, but it's not outrageous.
All right. And Keisha's last question, she says, free question, donated.
Thanks, honey.
Thank you so much, Keisha. All right, let's all give Keisha a big thank you. She's giving away her last question here to one of you in the comments.
Nice.
Thank you so much. Feel free to put in another free question here, everyone.
So sweet, eh?
Definitely. All right. Our question is for Patricia, who says, hi.
Hi.
Do I mean something meaningful and significant to Eddie? Thank you.
I would say you do. Yeah, you stand out significantly.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. And thank you again, Keisha, for giving me
Yeah,
that
thank you so much,
question.
honey.
All right, back to our list here. Our next question is from Libby R. Hi,
Hi, Libby.
Who gets one question.
Awesome.
Libby says, hello. I've been told I will be engaged, but I was given 2 different years. Will I be engaged with my son's father or someone new? Thank you.
Okay, so I'm not getting that it is somebody new, so it does feel like it will be your son's father. Yeah, I'm not getting somebody new.
All right. Thank you so much, Libby. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Carrie S. Hello, Carrie.
Hi.
She gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Carrie's first question is, I've been wanting to talk to Izzy about him being two-faced to Sarah. Is Dizzy avoiding me?
Yes.
Carrie's next question is, has Kevin been thinking about me?
Yeah, you've come up a few times.
And Carrie's last question is, will January be a good month for me?
It feels slow. I will say it's not a bad month. Nothing really big or significant happening in January. It just feels to me like the momentum is just building.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Celeste O. Hello,
Hi,
welcome
Celeste.
back. She gets 1 question here.
Sounds good.
Celeste says, hey guys,
Hi.
You told me Carlos would end things with her and try to come to me. Do you see what month this will be happening?
So they're talking about April, so it looks like not for a few months still.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
next question is from Amanda Martz. Hello.
Hey, Amanda.
Amanda gets one question here.
Sounds good.
Amanda says, is Josh ever coming back into my life?
I hear a yes, but not necessarily the way that you're hoping, okay? So I would say yes, but not in the way that you're thinking. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Amanda.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for her.
Okay.
One moment here. It froze on Celeste's question when you answered her.
Okay, well, it won't be frozen on the YouTube, so we'll give her her timestamp.
Yes. So Celeste, I know you just said that it froze on your question. Go to the live support, ask them for your timestamp, just send them the email that you used to donate, and once the live is up on YouTube, you can watch it back. It should be fine there. Yeah. All right, and we just finished with Amanda.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Jennifer C. Hello.
Hey, Jennifer.
Jennifer gets 5 questions here.
Sounds good.
Jennifer says, will my fiance Greg be able to buy the business he works for? If no, should he stay working there or will he ever own his own business?
Okay, so that's multiple questions.
So will my fiance Greg be able to buy the business he works for?
It does not look like it, so I would say no.
All right. Her next question is, do you see when I'll be a grandma?
I'm hearing still a few years away.
Her next question is, do you see when I'll start my job in the psychology field?
Okay, so it looks like there is not this year. So here's what I'm hearing. There's some volunteering that's happening in 2025 before you actually get into the career. So the career starts in 2026, but you're doing volunteering before then. So there's something that you're going to be doing prior to you actually going into the field.
Her next question is, do you see what kind of job I can do part-time while I finish school?
Okay. Again, it feels to me like what you're supposed to be doing is going to be geared more towards some volunteering, not actually doing job. I would say it looks like you're doing some kind of therapy modality. So stick to therapy is what they're saying. And I know that you're taking, this stuff is all still new for you, but they're saying you can start it now. It's almost like an apprenticeship, but it's done through volunteer work is what I'm hearing.
All right, and Jennifer's last question is there any insight for my future?
So you have a very bright future. I'm hearing that things for you are definitely going to start picking up. The momentum of things, it feels like everything has kind of changed dramatically. So you're stepping now more into the true person that you're supposed to be, and you are a light worker and a helper energy, so you are here to help those heal and recover. It does look like you're going to specialize in grieving, so it does feel like that is where your focus should be. So helping those who are grieving the loss of others is what they're saying. And it does feel to me like it's going to be very successful for you going forward this year. It's starting to really once we step into our true self, it starts to really pick up fast. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much. That is it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Meta A. Welcome
Hey,
back,
Meta.
Meta gets 5 questions here.
Awesome.
Meta's first question, she says, I know I won the Thanksgiving giveaway, but I need to know this. Soren added me on Instagram and Snapchat. Will I hear from him tonight?
Yes.
Her next question is, and Nikolai seemed so happy with C. Are you sure they will break up 2025?
They will.
Her next question is, will I start the training to become a nail tech in 2025?
Yes, you will. Oh, that's great.
Her next...
I would, because they said it'll be more than just doing nail tech stuff. So I hear that it's full-on aesthetics. So not just nails is what I'm hearing.
Her next question is, will I be granted the Danish pension 2025, or do I have to fight it more years?
No, you'll have to fight it, I hear. Yeah.
All right, and Meta's last question, she says, will Nikolai and I end up dating?
It doesn't feel like it's like dating seriously. It feels very shallow, I'm gonna say. It doesn't feel like a serious connection. That being said, yes, it does look like there is a connection, but it doesn't feel like it's the seriousness that you're looking for. At least not in this moment. That can change, they say.
All right. Thank you so much, Netta. That is it for her.
Perfect.
And one moment here.
Oh. We are not a robot.
Just gonna hold this to make
Yeah,
sure it doesn't fall.
yeah. Good. Thank you.
All right, back to our list here. Our next question is from Jill Roche. Hello,
Hey, Jill.
Jill gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Jill's first question, she says, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Can I have an upcoming forecast for the beginning of the year?
Okay, so it's all about your money. It feels like you've got to be stingy for the first part of the year, so please don't overspend is the biggest thing that they say. Money is going to get better later on in the year, but they're telling you to be cautious in the beginning of the year, okay?
Her next question is, will I finally get ahead in my finances?
I do hear you will. Again, it just feels like it's a little bit later in the year.
And Jill's last question, she says, please donate to someone who needs it.
Aw, thank you so much.
Thank you, Jill. All right, let's all give Jill a big thank you, everyone. She's giving away her last question here to one of you in the comments.
Yay.
So, again, feel free to put in a yes or no question, everyone.
You guys have been so generous today.
Yes,
it's
thank
amazing.
you so much. I'll give you guys a moment to put your questions in. All right, our free question is for, let's see here. It's been going very fast.
I bet.
All right, our question is for Francia. Francia says, will Chris call today?
No, I heard. Sorry, honey.
All right. Thank you so much again, Jill, for giving away that question. That is it for her.
Awesome.
Our next question here on our list is from Brandy B. Hi, Brandy.
Hey, honey.
Brandy gets 3 questions here.
Okay.
Brandy's first question is, will Elias and I get our house together?
I hear you will. Don't rush, though. You want to make sure it's the perfect space.
Brandy's next question is, will my professional mediumship take off much more in 2025?
Definitely, yeah.
And Brandy's last question is, are there any messages from my guides?
I think the biggest one is paying attention. There's been some subtle information coming through that you maybe are missing. So start paying attention to things like songs that get stuck in your head. Pay attention to what your thoughts are, your inner dialogue especially. They talk a lot about giving you signs and synchronicities. So paying attention to that is what I'm hearing.
All right.
Okay.
We just did the message from
Yeah,
the guides.
yeah.
And we did will my professional mediumship
That's
take
right,
off?
yeah.
Perfect. All right. Thank you so much, Brandy. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Claudine Gartrell.
Hi,
Welcome back,
honey.
Claudine. She gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Claudine says, is there a reason I have not received my 2023 tax return from the IRS?
It feels like they're taking their sweet time for one, but it does feel like maybe it's been lost or misplaced or something has happened with it where it's you may have to contact them because it does feel like it's like lost or misplaced.
Her next question is it a good idea to travel to Philadelphia this week to meet with family?
Yeah, I don't get resistance there.
And Claudine's last question is, do you see what 2025 looks like for me?
There's a lot of joy and happiness in 2025 for you. I do hear new life coming in. Also, there are some new relationships coming up for you. So you do have some new friendships that are coming in. Not so much romantic, but definitely friendship-wise. It's a very joyous year. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Claudine.
Yeah.
That is it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Sylvia Jonah. Hi,
Sylvia.
Sylvia gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Sylvia says, do you see when Rob S. will contact me again? It's been over 3 months since he's texted or called and since we worked together. I know we fell in love.
Yes, I hear that it is still a couple of months before you hear from him again, okay, honey? So just be patient.
Her next question is, do you see when Rob S. and I get married?
Ooh, I'm not hearing that that is in alignment right now. Now, that being said, they do say it can shift, but right in this moment, it doesn't feel like marriage is in alignment for you guys.
And Sylvia's last question is, do you see when I'll have career success, preferably in music? I've always wanted to sing with Justin Bieber. That's my career goal. And Rob S. has said he wants to be my music manager.
I love it. That's so great. I do see music for you being very successful. I do hear that it is a little bit later in 2025, but it starts in 2025. So I would say utilize your social media platforms as much as possible. And if you can go live and perform, I would do it.
All right. Thank you so much, Sylvia.
Yeah.
That is it for her.
Perfect.
And we just made it to 80,000 likes.
Wow,
Good
good
job,
tapping.
everyone. Thank you so much for tapping away and getting us to our life goal. That means that now it is time for 10 free questions. Yay!
Good job, everybody. Thank you so much for tapping.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Our first free question here is from Ray, who says, will making money online be auspicious for me in 2025? Thank you.
I love the word. It definitely looks successful. So yeah. Online it is.
All right. Our next question is from Astrid. Hi, Astrid.
Hello.
She says, why no sleepover with B? So confused. Is he afraid of something?
No, he's not afraid. It just feels like it's uncertain. I hear if you ask, he will, but it feels uncertain. Not afraid. I wouldn't say afraid. More just being responsible. I don't know what they mean by that, but that's what your guides are saying. So.
All right. Our next free question here is from Victoria. Victoria says, did the date I had yesterday like me?
Yep.
All right. Our next free question is from Andrea. Andrea says, will Ian and I reconcile?
They give a different name, so it looks like no, you have somebody new coming in for you. Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
1 moment here.
Okay.
Our next question is from Emily. Emily says, Seth and I are texting. Will it progress to a relationship eventually?
So what I get here is yes, it will. It does feel to me though it's a bit of a hot and cold connection, okay? So just be prepared that it's not going to be all flowery and happy all the time.
Our next question is from Zoe, who says, is 2025 a good year for me?
For the most part, it does feel like you do have some challenges in 2025, but you'll overcome them, no problem. But yeah, for the most part, it feels like a good year.
Our next question is from Lori, who says, will I get a new job by the end of February?
No, I hear May.
Our next question is from Jamie. Jamie says, is work really making a new position for me?
Yep.
Our next free question here is for... see here. Selena. Selena says, will moving in with my mother-in-law be a good idea? I'm scared.
Yeah, I get a little bit of resistance, but here's the thing. It's just going to be an adjustment. It's not that it's a bad thing. It just looks like it's a bit of an adjustment. Very different worlds for both of you.
All right. And our last free question here, just for the moment, is from... from Jenny. Jenny says, was the at-home accurate that it was negative looking? Again, it looks positive. So was it accurate?
No. No, I don't hear that it was. Sorry. I don't know if that's what you want to hear, but yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. That is it for our 10 free questions. Great job again.
Amazing.
For tapping. You guys definitely did a great job. Our next like goal is 120,000 likes. Once we make it there, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments.
That's right.
Also, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member. And for the holiday season, we will do an extra pull from the bowl, so make sure to stick around until the end for that. We also have an email list in the link in the bio. Make sure to sign up there to be notified when we go live and to stay connected with us. Thank you so much, everyone.
That's right.
All right, back to our list. Our next question is from Patricia A. Hi,
Hey, Patricia.
She gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Patricia's first question, she says, hello.
Hi.
Is Eddie thinking of being my boyfriend?
Oh, I hear yes.
Her next question is, will Eddie take me out on a dinner date soon?
Yes. Yes, definitely.
And her last question is, do you see when I'll have my first gig on my side hustle as a mobile bartender?
Okay, so it does feel to me like it is spring. Yeah, I would say that it's going to be the beginning of spring, not before then, unfortunately. Yeah, but it's a good hustle. I hear it's good. It's going to be successful. Yeah, and focus on weddings for some reason is what they're saying.
All right. Thank you so much, Patricia. That is it for her.
Awesome.
Our next question here is from Amanda O'Connor. Hello,
Hi,
Amanda.
honey.
She gets 1 question.
All right.
Welcome back. Amanda says, hi, ladies.
Hi.
Can I please ask if there's any guidance from my guides? I'm really struggling emotionally and physically at the moment.
So things are not as they seem. It's not going to stay like this. The biggest thing that they tell you to do, honey, is you should be journaling if you can, okay? So writing out your struggles, writing out your positive things, all of the things that are happening in your life right now are a good thing, even if they aren't coming through that way, okay? So it does feel like there's a big change and a big shift happening, and your guides really want you to embrace it and be ready for it, is what I hear. Okay, so it's not going to be like this permanently. So just so you know, there is change coming.
All right. And she says, thank you and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, honey.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Ayat Nasiri. Hello.
Hello.
Ayat gets 1 question here.
Perfect.
Ayat says, my name is Ayat. My question is, will Negan and I get back together, please? I want some clarity. Thank you.
So what I'm hearing is there is the energy of it happening. However, it feels like it's not going to work out the way that you are both anticipating. So it does feel like it won't be a long experience together. Yes, you'll have the opportunity, but it just doesn't feel like it lasts.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much. That's it for Ayat.
All right.
Our next question here is from Andrea Garcia.
Hi,
That's
honey.
1 question as well.
Okay.
Andrea says, will I be moving in 2025 or 2026?
I hear 2026. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Vanessa H. Hello,
Hi,
Vanessa.
honey.
Vanessa gets 10 questions plus 1 bonus
Amazing.
question. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right. Vanessa's first question, she says, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
I had to put my dog Max down yesterday.
Aw, sorry,
Broke
honey.
my heart.
Mhm.
Is he all right?
Absolutely, hun.
I'm so
Absolutely.
sorry.
Yeah, that is tough.
Her next question is, does he understand why?
Yes. Yeah. Just know this, that we, all beings, animal or human, have preordained picked times for leaving and exiting, and your pets already know. They already know when they're going to cross. So he understands.
Her next question is, do you see what happened?
Okay, so I'm seeing, they're literally showing intestines turned or something to do with like digestion, but it's like a blockage or some kind of something in the way.
Her next question is, the hardest thing I have done. Should I have waited or was it his time?
Oh, it was his time. Yeah. It would have been awful had you waited.
Her next question is, 2024 has been a very rough year.
It really has.
Do you see anything crazy for 2025?
No.
I cannot keep dealing with all this pain.
No. This energy for you is very much being left behind in 2024. So going into 2025 is different. The hard stuff, yeah, it's not following you. They're very clear about that. So it is a much easier year in 2025.
Her next question is, will I be able to see my husband in mid-January?
It looks like you will, yeah.
Her next question is, do you think now would be a good time to talk to my son's father about his drinking?
No, not yet.
Her next question is, if not, is there a timeline?
I would wait. Oh, I just accidentally hit my light.
That's okay.
I hear February. No sooner than then.
Her next question is, do you see anything major with my health?
No, the only thing with you is your stress, right? And so your stress tends to cause your system to be a little bit more aggravated. So I would say if you can, try to work on alleviating or doing something in lieu of the stress. So take care of yourself, some pampering, self-love, that will help a lot. Meditation would be great for you, I hear.
Her next question is my daughter Sierra going to get through this with our dog Max?
Yeah, definitely.
And her last question is there anything from my guides?
Yeah, I mean, I know it feels like it's just like one thing after the other, and you've been bearing a lot of it alone. So the biggest thing that they tell you is that you are not alone and you don't have to do things alone, okay? Lean on the people around you who really do want to help.
All right. And that is it for Vanessa. Thank
All
you
right.
so much. Our next question here is from Andrea Avira. Welcome
Hello.
back. Andrea gets one question here.
Awesome.
Andrea says, hi
Hi.
ladies, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
You said that last time my true love was coming in 2025. Can I ask when this person is coming in? Thank you.
I do get it's a warmer time of year, so it does feel to me like around June. That being said, you have to make yourself available and ready. So you can't be hermiting or hiding away. You have to get out of the house, is what they say, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Andrea. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Jennifer C. Hello
Hey,
again.
hun.
She gets one more question here.
Awesome.
Jennifer says, do you see if there's anything wrong with my health?
Okay, so they do talk a little bit about something going on in the head. I hear like headaches or tension, like there's a lot of head issues is what I'm hearing, but it feels to me like it's related to either your blood pressure or some kind of pressure in the head. I would get get a physical done if you are not one that does it normally, so go and have a physical done. But I do hear that what they're showing, it's like blood pressure, but it's affecting the head is what I'm hearing. That's what they're telling me, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Pearl G. Hello,
Hi, Pearl.
She gets 3 questions here.
Awesome.
Pearl's first question here, she says, do you see what good things are ahead for me as of January 1st, 2025?
I love it. Okay, so it is a good time for you to be manifesting. Apparently it is going to be much more successful if you start from January 1st. I see, okay, so one, they talk about love being different for you, or love being more powerful or more important in 2025. And I do hear that there is some of your soul family coming in. Not all of them, but some of them are coming in. So there will be 2 really, really amazing connections that are coming in for you in, I'm hearing one in March and one during the summer, but the one in March, it feels like you're taking some kind of like a hobbyist class or something that you're interested in, but that is just for fun.
Her Her next question is, the director position has still not been awarded yet.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still see me being awarded this position at work, and how soon?
It looks like they're just taking their time. It isn't necessary, I think, for that position to be filled immediately. So they're taking their time with it because it is extra costs for the company. I still hear yes for you. I still hear you'll be getting it. It just feels to me like it's going to take some time before they move into it.
And Pearl's last question is, financially, do you see how things will be going for me in 2025?
So your finances definitely look better, much more improved. I would say though, it's about, they're saying about 4 months in. So you're not going to see a big change in the first 4 months, but after the 4-month mark, it looks like there is an increase, or there is more of a surplus, we'll say, in your bank account.
All right. Thank you so much, Pearl. That is it for her.
Amazing.
Our next question is from Melissa Johnson. Hello,
Hi, Melissa.
Melissa gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Melissa's first question is, will I resolve or get my health issues under control soon?
You will get them under control in 2025. I hear though it's about 6 months away before you actually feel fully back to your normal well-being. So it is going to be a bit of a journey.
Melissa's next question is, are any of the new medications I was just prescribed be what works for me?
Yes. Yeah. Give it time to work. Some of them will take a little longer than others is what I hear. So one in particular looks like takes about 3 months for it to even start having effect on you. Okay.
And Melissa's last question is, do my guys have anything to let me know about my health in 2025? Thank you so much.
So one of the biggest things that they talk to you about with your health is to recognize why it's happening. You have to get into a nice quiet space, meditate, and ask for your guides to show you the reason this is happening so that you can get ahead of it and let it go. You will find that it is something you get better from. So it's not something that is, they say is chronic, but it doesn't have to affect you chronically, if that makes sense. Okay. So work with your guides. Using meditation will be very helpful, and paying attention to the information that's coming through when you ask, why is this happening? What is it that I need to learn from it? That type of stuff. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. That is it for Melissa.
All right.
Yes, we just did do my guides have
That's
anything? Perfect. Our next question is from Molly Dixon. Hello,
Hey, Molly.
Molly gets 1 question here.
Okay.
1 second here. All right. Molly's question is, will me and Gordon speak again in 2025?
I do hear you will speak again. It does feel to me like not anytime soon though. So yes, it will be in 2025, but it's really late in the year.
All right. Thank you so much, Molly.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Claudia Mendez.
Hey,
Hello,
Claudia.
Claudia gets 5 questions here.
Awesome.
Claudia says, is my husband going to get the diabetes job in Syosset?
Oh, I heard no. It looks like somebody else. It's like neck and neck between him and someone else. So it looks like somebody else is getting it.
All right. She says, do you see when my husband will find out if he got the job?
So he'll find out about this in January is what I'm hearing. Yeah. So unfortunately it goes to someone else.
Claudia's next question is, union negotiations are taking forever. Do you see when they will finally get resolved?
February is what they're saying.
Her next question is, will my son's next IEP meeting go well?
It does look like it, yeah.
And her last question is, do you see my finances for 2025 improving?
Yeah, for 2025 for you, yes. Financially, it looks like I've got enough to cover things and a little extra. It's not a lot extra, but it definitely is a little bit of a cushion, I hear. So yeah, it's better in 2025 for you. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Claudia.
Yeah.
That is it for her.
Awesome.
Our next question is from Patricia A. Hi,
Hey,
Patricia.
Patricia.
She gets 1 question here.
Sounds good.
Patricia says, hello again.
Hi.
Is Eddie going to be more proactive and being more consistent in communication with me? Thank you.
I do see eventually there's a shift in the way that Eddie is, but not right away. So don't expect it right away. But yeah, there will be a change in the behavior.
All right. Thank you so much, Patricia. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Kelly Harris.
Hey,
Hello,
Kelly.
She also gets one question here.
Okay.
Kelly says, "Hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
You told me to test in January for a positive test. Do you know by what day?"
They show me the 17th.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Denise E. Hello, Denise.
Hey, Denise.
Denise gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Her first question is, will Tony be my boyfriend?
I get a different name. I get a D. They show me a D name, so it doesn't look like it.
Her next question is, will my son John become a paramedic?
Yes.
And Denise's last question is, will my teacher's aide be in my classroom next school year?
Yep.
All right. Thank you so much, Denise.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Jenny Evans. Hi,
Hey, Jenny.
Jenny gets 3 questions here. Jenny's first question is, do you see when my husband's numbers will be good enough for us to go back to the clinic to start the IUI process again?
Okay, so I'm hearing later next month, so closer towards the end of next month is what they're saying.
So the end of January,
Yeah.
end of February?
The end of January.
Her next question is, do you see anything else we need to do or could do to get his numbers up? Feel like they aren't improving.
Yeah, so it feels to me like the more we look at it, the worse it is. So let's not put so much emphasis. Rest is what I'm hearing. So we need to relax and we need to rest the energy, because it feels to me like we're so focused on it that it just, it continues to stay where it is because we're so focused on it, if that makes sense. So we have to relax, let it go. It's going to change. So just breathe.
And Jenny's last question is, feeling really discouraged with the fertility journey so far. Do my guys have any guidance for this journey?
You know, when we feel that frustration, I think it's very important to understand where it's coming from, but don't get carried away with the frustration, okay? So it's temporary. They're saying, like, they're showing you being okay. So things are going to all work out. It's all about the timing is what they're talking about, okay? So these things you can't rush. It all happens when we relax. It really feels like we got to just allow it to happen. We're so focused on things happening the way that we want them to, that we're not allowing the universe to do the thing it has to do to get it there. But they're saying you're going to get there, so relax.
All right, thank you so much, Jenny. That's it for her.
Perfect.
Our next question is from Lupe P. Hello, Lupe. Welcome back. Lupe gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Lupe says, hi, hope all is well and Happy New Year's Eve.
Happy New Year's Eve.
Do you see Armando and I being together in a relationship next year, 2025?
Yes.
Her next question is, he talks a lot about marriage and having a kid together. Does he mean it?
He does, yeah, absolutely.
And her last question is, do you see my current job accepting my transfer to another location, or will I end up finding another job? Thank you.
I see you in another job. I'm not seeing you doing a transfer. It looks like a completely new place. So it's separate from what you're doing now, is what they're showing me.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Lupe. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Melissa Radigan. Welcome
Hello
back
again.
She gets 3 more questions here.
Awesome.
Melissa says, would it help my hair if I didn't eat red meat?
Yes.
Her next question is, would the blood type diet help my hair?
It would help your overall well-being, I hear, but not necessarily. So yes, in a way, because what we put in our body is going to impact how well our body is doing. I do hear that it might be beneficial, but I would say talk to somebody first before making that decision, because you're on a bunch of different things. So there are specific things that your body needs with what you're utilizing to help with the hair growth. Okay, so just be making sure to like monitor certain things that you need to help certain medicines and vitamins and things like that to work in your body, okay? So that you're not depleting yourself.
All right, and Melissa's last question, she says, do you know if removing sugar from my diet would affect my hair?
I will say processed sugar definitely has a huge effect on your body. You can do some more natural sugars, which would be okay. You don't have to completely cut it out, but I would say anything processed, I would definitely avoid. Yeah. Just put yourself into oh, and this is interesting. So they said a more alkaline balance, because your balance, you're a little acidic is what they're saying. So let's get our acidicness under control.
All right, thank you so much, Melissa. That is it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Lucy Arachiga. Hi, Lucy.
Hey, Lucy.
She gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Lucy says, do you see when I will conceive?
I'm hearing April.
Her next question is, do you see me getting pregnant naturally?
Yes. Yeah.
And her last question is, will my boyfriend Juan sell his property soon?
It isn't soon. I do hear it's going to be March. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
Perfect.
Our next question is from Sandra Phelps.
Hey,
Welcome
Sandra.
back. She gets 3 more questions here.
Perfect.
Sandra says, hello ladies,
Hi.
I have a few more questions. Do you see what guidance my guides have for me at my current job?
So this job it's taking its toll. That's the biggest thing. It does feel like you have a lot of need or necessity to protect yourself energetically. So they really talk a lot about putting up your bubble, wearing tourmaline or carrying tourmaline, protecting yourself there. The energy there is very toxic, and it does feel like everybody is a target. So they really do talk about taking care of and protecting yourself.
Sandra's next question is, do you see Jake and I getting a rental in January?
In January? I see a rental. I'm not hearing January. It does feel like it's soon, but it doesn't feel like it's that soon.
And Sandra's last question is, just checking if I've applied for the job position that's meant for me.
Have you? Not yet. No.
All right, and she says, as always, thank you for answering my questions.
All right.
Thank you so much, Sandra. All right, I am going to quickly go over our list here, everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list and you're wondering when you are coming up, just keep your ears open for your names. I'm going to go over that right now. Next up on our list, we have Alexis Scott, then Francia G, then Christine Mahoney, then Oscar Sanchez, then Kimber Pell, then Taylor J, then Vicky Woodward, then Victoria Osa, then Yolanda, then Corey BK, then Patricia A, then BP, then Sherry H, and that is it.
All right.
Thank you all so much. And just a reminder, our list is closed for this live, so we won't be taking any more new donation questions to be added onto that list. We will just be finishing off everyone whose name you heard there. If you donated before the list was closed and you have not already been answered and you did not hear your name on that list that I just read, please go to the live support through the link in the bio, send them the email that you used to donate, and make sure to stay in the chat with them until you get confirmed. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Also remember to stick around until the end of the live because we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member. And for the holiday season, we will do an extra pull from the bowls.
Yay.
So stick around until the end.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, make sure to sign up for our email list in the link in the bio. Sign up there to be notified when we go live and to stay connected with us. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
All right, back to our list here. Our next question is from Alexis Scott. Welcome
Hey,
back.
honey.
She gets one question here.
Perfect.
Alexis says, hi, ladies.
Hi.
Do you think I'll find my person or love in 2025?
I'm not hearing 2025. It looks like it'll be in the following year, so 2026 for your soulmate. That being said, though, it does look like you find a connection in 2025, but it won't be your person.
All right, thank you so much, Alexis. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Francia G. Welcome
Hey,
back,
honey.
Francia. She gets 3 questions here.
Awesome.
Francia's first question, she says, "Hi.
Hi.
I hope you have an amazing celebration."
Thank you. You too.
She says, "Chris's mom has been sick. Do you think she's going to leave us soon?"
I do hear in 2025, but I'm not hearing soon. So I hear that you still have some time with her.
Her next question is, "I applied for an apartment. Will I get it?"
Not this one, no.
And her last question, Francia says, "Chris did not call me for my birthday. Do you see what blocked him?"
Okay, so it does feel to me like there's other people involved is what it looks like. And it does feel to me like it's family oriented or family interference.
All right. Thank you so much, Francia.
Yeah.
That is it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Christine Mahoney. Hello,
Hey,
Christine. Christine gets 5 questions here.
Sounds good.
Christine says, "Will I get a good raise in January? I've worked real hard."
I do see a raise happening. It doesn't feel like it's going to happen in January though. Okay. So just, it feels like it's later, but yes, you do get a raise.
Her next question is, "Do you see how long my husband will be working at his job? Is this the right place for him?"
It feels to me like it is temporary. 8 months, I hear.
Her next question is there anything good coming my way for 2025? This year has been chaotic and I need a break."
Yeah. I still hear a bit of that energy in 2025. However, that being said, they do say that there is more structure and stability for you in 2025. So there is that stability coming in. It's not going to be as chaotic, but there are still some remnants of that following you into 2025. Okay, so just be prepared.
Christine's next question is, "My Etsy shop has been quiet for 3 weeks. When is it going to pick back up?"
I hear that it will pick back up. It does feel to me like it's going to take a couple of months. You'll have some, we'll say, smaller sales and whatnot, and then it does pick up pretty readily. So it's not going to be very long in this energy. It is kind of normal right now for you.
And Christine's last question, she says, "I asked my spirit guides for a specific sign to let me know they are around. It's been almost a month and I have not been shown this sign. Are they ignoring me or just not there?"
No, they're not ignoring you. I would say ask for a different sign and be very specific, okay? I hear you have to trust and believe that they're going to do it because there's a little bit of resistance in you that it's going to happen.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Christine. That is it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Oscar Sanchez. Welcome
Hey,
back,
Oscar.
Oscar gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Oscar says, "Will I get promoted to a senior level this coming year?"
In 2025, you will. Yeah.
His next question is, "Will my financial investment improve in 2025?"
So they do this, so that means that it's up and down. It does improve, but there's still some dips, okay? So we're still doing the roller coaster.
And Oscar's last question is, "Will Morgan and I meet up in 2025?"
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Oscar.
Yeah.
That is it for him.
Perfect.
Our next question is from Kimber Pell.
Hi
Hello
again, honey.
Kimber gets 3 more questions here.
Sounds good.
Her first question is, "Hello again, sweet
Hi.
ladies. Is there anything I can do to help my son Justin?"
I think the only thing you can really do is energetically support him. I would send him loving, healing energy and just be there when he needs you. That's really what you need to do. On an energetic level, you have more influence and support than, say, in the physical right now.
Kimber's next question is, "Does my hubby realize how unkind he is behaving?"
No, again, it's medical, honey.
And her last question is, "Will my granddaughters realize what their mother is doing? They are so quiet about family talk."
I hear they will eventually. They will recognize it later. They don't necessarily understand it as of yet, but they will.
All right. Thank you so much, Kimber. That is it for her.
Perfect.
Our next question is from Taylor J. Hi,
Hey,
Taylor. Taylor gets 3 questions here.
Okay.
Taylor's first question is, "Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Happy early New Year."
Yeah.
Can you see how Jay is feeling about us moving into the new year?
Okay, so there is a little bit of I hear a resistance, but I am opened somewhat. So there's some things I need to adjust within myself is what I'm hearing.
Taylor's next question is, last we talked, you said not to worry and to get out of my own way with her. Is that still the advice? I'm worrying about New Year's Eve.
Yes, it's still the advice, honey. Absolutely.
And Taylor's last question is, Jay surprised me by remembering something sweet about me, but pulled back afterwards. Can you see why? Thank you.
So there's, you know, that resistant energy, a little bit of fear, not wanting to be hurt is what I hear. So it stems from, I have a past and I'm used to being hurt. So that's where that resistance and that is coming from.
All right. Thank you so much, Taylor. That is it for them.
Perfect.
Our next question is from Vicky Woodward. Hello,
Hey,
Vicky. Vicky gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Vicky says, will 2025 be a good year for Joe and I's relationship?
Yeah, what they say is that it is building and growing into something stronger. So, you know, you have to work at it. It's not just going to fall into place without you doing what you need to do. But yeah, it looks better.
Vicky's next question is, will my financial situation improve in the next few months?
I'm not hearing, no, they're saying August. So there's a significant increase in your financial security starting in August.
And Vicky's last question is, will Joe and I manage to go away together again soon? Thank you.
You will, yes.
All right, thank you, Vicky.
Yeah.
That is it for her.
Perfect.
Our next question is from Victoria Osa. Welcome
Hello.
back. Victoria gets 3 questions here.
Okay.
Victoria says, hi, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Is there a reason I've been bumping into Alex G everywhere lately?
Unresolved energy is what I'm hearing. So it's an opportunity for you to work through and face that energy.
Victoria's next question is, does Alex G have any feelings for me to make this work?
So let me say this. There are feelings. Is it going to work? They're saying no. Feelings is sometimes just not enough. It feels like Alex is not necessarily in a good place to be in a healthy connection.
And Victoria's last question is there anything I should know from my guides? Thank you.
Your focus should be about yourself right now. It does feel like over the next 4 months that we're doing a lot of self-improvement. So let's focus on that. And I really see like you learning and absorbing what that means and what that feels like, taking it serious now is what they're saying. And you're moving into a different alignment where you get to express yourself authentically, which is beautiful. I love that. But it is over the next 4 months. So there is some learning that you're going to do. So some self-help books, you know, videos, things like that. Even if you wanted to take a course, they're really recommending that for you. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Victoria. That's it for her.
Perfect.
Our next question is from Yolanda. Hello,
Hey, Yolanda.
Yolanda gets 3 questions here.
All right.
Yolanda says, will I ever find my engagement ring that I lost?
Ooh, I heard no. Shoot. I wish I could say yes to that.
Her next question is, will I work again with the agency I worked with?
Yes.
And Yolanda's last question is, do you see when my partner and I will move to a new place?
I'm hearing it's about 6 months away.
All right. Thank you so much, Yolanda. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Corey BK. Hello,
Hey,
Corey.
Corey.
Who gets 1 question here.
Sounds good.
Corey says, can Alexander be trusted? Feeling some dishonesty.
Okay, that's really loaded. I hear yes. It does feel like there are some things being held back. So we're not fully divulging everything, but it does look like you need to kind of give that trust. Otherwise, it's just gonna change things dramatically. So yes, some of what you're feeling is accurate, but it's more about withholding information, not necessarily like being deceitful. Although I consider that deceitful, it feels like not trying to be that way.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Corey. That's it for them.
Perfect.
Our next question is from Patricia A. Hi,
Hey, Patricia.
She gets 1 more question here.
Okay.
Patricia says, hi again.
Hi.
Will Eddie feel a little insecure while I'm on my vacation from January 2nd to the 6th?
A little.
Thank you.
A little. But it'll be okay.
for her.
All right.
Our next question is from BP.
Hello again.
BP gets 5 more questions here.
Awesome.
Her first question, she says, I'm not going to lie, one time you heard I wouldn't be able to keep up with the positive energy with James and I, and that lit a fire under my butt, so thanks.
You're welcome.
She says, given we continue this rebirth of our relationship, is there a better chance for pregnancy 2025?
So the chance is always still there. I do hear, as long as you maintain the right positive vibration, absolutely. So yeah.
All right. Her next question is, before he left to work, he was still sort of low vibrating, so I tried to give him some words of encouragement and remind him of who he is. Can you hear what he thought of that? I'm trying to show him I'm healing and really am a safe space.
Right, and it does feel like it very much helped. I do hear that, you know, that the energy that he's in right now is going to be gone, so it's not sticking around for too long. And the words helped, is what I hear. So that's great.
All right, her next question is, we can still expect to see engagement and or marriage this year. I'm not taking no for an answer this year.
You're hilarious. Absolutely, yeah. As long as you maintain this vibration.
Her next question is, usually I have plans for the new year, and although I am manifesting my desires, this year I feel like I'm being told to let it be and it will be a great year.
Yeah.
Like I can feel to allow spirit to lead me more than ever.
Right.
Am I right?
Absolutely, yeah. That's a great way to maneuver this year for yourself.
And BP's last question, she says, is James still as attracted to me as before?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's it for BP.
All right.
And we are on our last question here on our list from Sherry H. Hello,
Hi, Sherry.
Sherry gets 5 questions here.
All right.
Sherry's first question is, will my daughter move back to her home state in 2025 with her boyfriend?
Oh, I hear yes. Yeah.
Her next question is, will my husband get a new job or improve the current one?
No, there's a new job on the horizon, I hear.
Her next question is, am I pursuing my life purpose with astrology business? If so, will it kick off in 2025?
Yeah, this is definitely a year for you where you get to step into that spiritual side and really do what you're here for. You're also a starseed, I hear. So I'm just going to share that little tidbit with you.
Sherry's next question is, does Izzy adjust with her loss of eyesight, and is there anything she needs me to do to support her?
Yeah, she'll adjust. It feels like just, you know, make sure not to move things around and really just, there's not much that you can do to change it. So we're, you know, be helpful, don't move things around is the biggest thing they say to me. So just don't move things around.
All right, and Sherry's last question is there a message from my spirit guides for 2025? Thank you and Happy New Year.
Yeah, you know, you're going to have a lot more activity around spirituality. I hear your dreams are going to start really picking up and that you are clairaudient. So start practicing listening a little bit more is what I hear for you. You're opening up and you're having a more of an awakening in 2025. So let's embrace that energy.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Sherry. That is it for her.
Awesome.
And that's it for our list
Yay.
here. Thank you so much, everyone.
Don't go anywhere.
We have made it to our light goal as well.
Amazing.
Yes. So stick around. We're going to do our 5 free questions now. Thank you so much for tapping away and getting us to our light goal. You guys are amazing.
That's right.
Make sure you are putting in a yes or no question here into the chat, and please do include your name with that.
That's right. And stick around for after the 5 free because we will be doing our giveaways as well, okay? So we'll do a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers here, and 2 audience members because we are doing 2 for the holidays. So
that's right.
There you go.
Thank you so much, everyone. All right, our first free question here is from Helen. Helen says, will I receive good news soon regarding finances?
I hear you will. It looks like finances for you are definitely going up, is what they're showing. Yay.
Our next question is from Allison, who says, are things with Leo and I going to turn into a relationship?
Yes. Yeah.
Our next question is from Jael Bain, who says, will I get the new job I applied for in 2025?
I'm getting a no for the one that you've applied for, but I do see a new job in 2025. So it's similar to this one, but it does feel different, okay? So it's not the same place.
Our next question is from Courtney. Courtney says, is 2025 the year I'll be successful at psychic mediumship readings?
Yeah, you got to stop being afraid of it. So you got to be, so what they mean by that is stop being afraid of the success, because you are supposed to have the success, but there is a part of you that feels either resistant or like not, you're just not fully open to it is what I hear. Okay. So work through that energy.
All right. And our last free question here is from Aaron. Aaron says, will Eric stay sober?
Oh, I heard no. Sorry, honey.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. That is it for our 5 free questions. But don't go anywhere. Stick around. Now it's time for some giveaways.
Yay!
Thank you again for getting us to our like goal, everyone, and actually past our like goal.
Amazing.
You guys are definitely amazing. Thank you so much.
All right. Okay, so we're going to do a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers, and 2 audience members, one for the holiday and one for just being here. So put your name in with a purple heart if you are brand new, or sorry, if you've been here before, put your name in with a yellow heart if you're brand new. So purple if you've been here before, yellow if you're brand new. Before I do the polls, I am on Instagram, I am on YouTube, and I am on Facebook now. So if you guys aren't already following me there, please come follow me on those platforms as well. Follow me here on TikTok if you're not already. We do also have a sign up list for those of you who want to stay connected. Just in case TikTok does have its issues later on, it is a good idea to sign up so that we can always get a hold of you, because we do have other avenues where we will be able to go live with you if, you know, something happens. So I do recommend that you do sign up with us. We send out emails every time we're going live, when email questions are available, classes, courses, and events. We got a lot of stuff coming up in the new year. So I do recommend that if you want to stay connected with that, to sign up. You can find that up in the link in the bio under sign up list. Okay.
Definitely.
All
All
right.
right. Now it is time for some giveaways. First, we will do our subscriber winner. So how many scrolls would you like to do?
Let's do 5.
5 scrolls.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Our subscriber winner is Allison.
Allison, what?
Allison Enchanted Anger.
Oh, I like it. Okay, Allison, you got a free question, honey. I don't know if you can see. I got to do it on 2 platforms here. So what you're going to do is you're going to head up to the link in the bio. You're going to go to the I Am a Winner page and fill out the information there. You won a free question. Thank you so much for being a subscriber.
All right, next we are going to do our
First audience member. Let's do 4.
Sounds good.
Okay? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Our audience winner is... It is Kelly Chameleon.
Kelly Chameleon. What did you win? You got a free question, honey.
Yay!
All right, Kelly. So what you're going to do, honey, is you're going to head up to the link in the bio, go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out the information there. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the live, and congratulations, you won a free question.
Yay, awesome. All right, next we're going to do our other
audience
member.
Yeah. You want to do 4 again?
4 sounds good.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Our winner is Emily M. Dykeman.
All right, Emily, you got a free question. Woo, woo, woo. Again, head up to the link in the bio, go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out the information there. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the live, and congratulations, you won a free question.
Awesome. All right,
All right.
Now, last but not least, it's time for our top
Gifter. Drum roll.
Our top gifter is Christine M222.
Thank you, Christine. All right, What did you get? You got a free question. Thank you so much, honey. Thank you for being my top gifter. You're awesome. Head up to the link in the bio. Go to the I Am a Winner page. Fill out the information there. And yeah, congratulations. Thank you so much, everybody. Don't forget to sign up for our email list, okay, everybody?
All right, thank you so much for a great live. Thank you for tapping, gifting, donating, and sticking around until the end.
And just for being here.
Yes.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We'll see you all on the next live.
That's right. You ready? Okay.